Hello. Kind of looks like
dirt and grass.
Tacky Farmhouse. The biggest.
No, the big one. I like some big.
Why are you here? What is that? Wow. Yeah. Yeah. I told y'all.
Told you. I told you. I told you. You ain't tell me
What's up, everybody? My name is Andrea. If you're new here and if you are, feel free to hit that subscribe button down below. And to my OG subscribers, thanks for tuning back in and welcome back to another video. Okay, so I'm back from my break from, wow, that's a lot of froms. I'm back from my break from March Madness, which was a lot of fun and a lot of work. You guys know I usually do hauls, but I gave you 2 refreshes in 1 month. And the videos might not seem long, but it was a lot. So like I said, I normally bring hauls, which is very natural for me. So it's only right to come back with a natural haul. What is that? Yeah. Everything in this haul is from Homegoods and full of marble and wood. And I gotta say, yep, another good one. So let's hop in. Now before we hop into the first piece, I told y'all.
Told you. I told you. I told you. You ain't tell me shit.
So when you see it, don't be mad at me. Be mad at yourself because you don't follow me on Instagram. Shameless plug. Yep. I shared this on my stories over on Instagram. I knew I wasn't going to be doing a haul for at least 2 weeks because I was doing my refreshes. But I did want you guys to know what was in store. And wow. Now this is one of 3 of the vases that I'm going to be showing you guys. They're all different. So just prepare yourself, okay? Yeah, you're gonna be drooling. This is the smallest of the 3 and I love it so much. I love the shape. Of course, I'm gonna be showing you guys a close-up on the side. I don't know what it is, but I have been so into purples and blues lately. Like, they just look so good. Now, you guys know I love Calcutta, Viola Marble, and I feel like if she had a half-sister, this would be her. You get a lot of grays and of course you get some of that purple. But what I love is that it's like a muted bold, which is like amazing to me. Now, honorable mention, you guys know I love to give credit where credit is due. There's this amazing designer that I discovered over on Instagram. Her name is Katie Harbison and yeah. She knows what she's doing. All of her spaces are amazing. She's very good at adding details that are not too in your face, but just enough in your face. What? What I'm trying to say is she's very good at bringing spaces together without it being too much or too little. She designed this kitchen space that I drool over every time I see it. The marble isn't too bold because I will admit, while I do love a bold marble, sometimes it can be a little much. Like, it can make you dizzy. It's a very thin line. But like I said, she's very good at being subtle but statement at the same time. So the marble was it had movement, it was rich, but it was still kind of scaled back, kind of like this vase. So yeah, I had to bring it home. Now this size was $39.99 and she is the smallest of the 3. A couple of months ago, I found a vase over on Amazon that was similar to this, similar in color. I reached out to the seller because I was gonna buy it. It was only $80, which wasn't horrible. I mean, it wasn't the best price, but it wasn't the worst either. I just love the colors of the stone, like I said. And I reached out to the seller to ask them, you know, what's the return policy? So I sent the seller an email because it didn't say free returns up under the price. And if you ask me, on Amazon, that's a red flag. Why are you here? I've learned that lesson before. So like I said, I reached out to the seller and asked them what's the return policy. And they basically said, yeah, you can return it, but you're paying for the shipping. No, ma'am.
No, sir. Not me.
So I passed on that one. Like I said, that was a couple months ago. But good things come to those who wait. And yep, I was rewarded 3 times. So let's hop into the other two. So here is the second one, and she's different but just as good. I love how the background is really this mauvey purple, like that just really gets me. And then she has veins going through her. She's a different shape and a little bit taller than the last one. This one was $49.99, and like I said, these aren't like the cheapest vases I've ever bought, but compared to what you see online, it's a really good deal, if you ask me. But I love marble, so I'm biased. I can really see this in a very moody powder room that's this like deep purple, or even kind of like this lime wash back here, and this just kind of blends in but still stands out. Y'all, I'm just so in love. And like I said, these are solid marble. They're very, very heavy, very good quality, and for decorative purposes only, apparently. Oh well, I don't buy a lot of plants anyway. So apparently you can't put water in these. It has a sticker that says use artificial flowers, which is right up my alley, so even more perfect. My back is hurting, so let's get on to number 3, which is the biggest.
You know, the big one. I like them big.
Whew. Here we go. So this is number 3, the biggest, the most expensive. It was $60. My back. Whew. Come on. You can do this. Like I said, it was $60. Different shape, wider than the other two, but you still get that color payoff. This one has a little bit more of those creamy tones. I'll show you the side too. I couldn't get the sticker off without leaving the residue on there, and I didn't want that to come through with the light, so I just kept it on there. But Homegoods, please stop putting stuff like right here. It has a bottom. Like, what are we doing? Anyway, off that, this is her. I didn't know if I wanted to keep her or not. I really just wanted to show you guys because I knew I wasn't going to see it anywhere else or ever again. I haven't seen it again, so I don't know if these were like once in a lifetime deals, or I'm just going to have to venture out to different Homegoods to find some other ones. But they're just so good, y'all. Like, subtle but statement. That's the phrase of the day. But I just thought these vases would be so perfect to stand alone, or I can even put some artificial branches or stems in them and just give life to the space. So yeah. So those were the marble pieces of the video. Let's get into some wood. So first up, you guys know I love a good stool. I love a good wabi-sabi piece. So this was perfect. Now clearly this isn't your typical brown wood, but I thought it was so perfect. You get a little bit of that brown in various places of the stool, but for the most part, but for the most part, it's more of a gray wash, which I don't mind. My bathrooms are they're on the modern side, and the wood in there isn't like a mid-tone brown. It's more of a brown with a gray undertone, so I thought this would be perfect in my guest bathroom. And I've seen spaces that have kind of this gray wash where it's not like tacky farmhouse, because sometimes gray wash wood can give tacky farmhouse. Like, that's just my opinion. But like I said, I love this. I love the detail on the top. You get that little ring around the rosy, if you will. It has a bit of an odd shape, but you guys know I love those little details. It really makes a piece feel unique and not so manufactured, you know? And it's a tripod. You guys know I love a 3-legged piece. It was only $40, which I thought was a really good deal. And like I said, this is just good. So put in your bathroom, put your towels on here on your phone so you don't get it wet in the bathtub. Or you can use them as side tables. You can use them as footstools or footrest when you're sitting on your couch or a chair. So yeah. She was a no-brainer. So next up are the cutest things, and wow, that's dirty. Cute and dirty. This one has a lot of dust in it, but I don't feel like getting up to go to the trash can, so deal with it. So I found these at Homegoods, of course, because I told you guys everything in this video is from Homegoods. And I actually saw them in what I call the trap. Y'all know what I'm talking about. When you're in the checkout line and they put stuff to your right and your left while you're waiting to get up the line to trap you to buy more stuff. And in this case, it worked, okay? These are the cutest little things. Like, I love the details on the side. It's not just your typical round bowl. It has like a little bit of, I don't even know what you would call these, little ears? Maybe? We'll go with that. So they have these little ears that just adds that much more detail to it. And I just like these as book toppers. You can stack them. I've seen a lot of people stacking bowls and things lately, so I can stack these and put it on my bookcases. All right. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I can stack these and put them in my bookcases or on the console table, coffee table. I've also seen people fill little shallow bowls with, I don't know what it is. It kind of looks like
dirt and grass.
Y'all let me know in the comments what that stuff is that people put in here. I'm guessing maybe it's kind of like a potpourri type deal where it's scented, or maybe it's like a spiritual thing. I don't know, but they be putting them in here and it be looking good. So there's that. Some baby's breath would be cute in this too. But like I said, I just thought they were so cute. They were only $13. So why not? I'm already in the checkout line. Throw it in the bag. Now you guys know I love a vintage vibe on a budget-friendly budget. Now you guys know I love a vintage vibe on a budget-friendly price. And she was it for me. So clearly this is another bowl, but I just thought this was so cute. It looked so old. Only $17. Hello. So she had to come home. I feel like every time I see a bowl like this, it's like $40 and up. Like I said, this was only $17. I love the brown on this. It's a true brown. It's not too yellow, not too orange, and you get some variation in it as well. And these are just like effortless pieces. Just throw them on a book, throw them on a table, throw them on a bookcase, and you're good to go. I'm thinking about using this in my entryway as a catch-all to throw your keys or your phone, which I don't put my stuff by the door. I feel like that's dangerous. I don't know, maybe it's just my mind. I just feel like putting your keys and your valuables right by the door. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. But I figure when I have guests over, they can put their keys in here because stuff always gets lost, especially in my couch. My couch eats everything. So yeah. Anyway, off that, couldn't beat the price for what it is, for how much it costs. It would be a crime to leave it in the store. So I didn't. And last but not least is another wooden piece. And it is this riser with this handle. Oh my gosh, come on now, stop playing with me. Whenever I see something that can elevate whatever is just kind of sitting on the counter or sitting on a console table or a coffee table, I usually gravitate towards because it's such an easy way to take just an object that's sitting on a surface and turn it into a vignette. Case in point, a candle sitting on a coffee table. That's cute, but if you put it on a riser or something with a platform, it instantly becomes like a display. You know what I mean? I especially love pieces like this to put in the kitchen, to put your hand soaps. I have a travertine tray that I have in my kitchen that I have my hand soap on, and it just adds a little bit more of a thoughtful touch. So I thought I could put this in my guest bathroom, have the hand soap, hand lotion, and just give. We love that. This was only $13, a steal. And like I said, I love the handle, and it also has kind of like, I guess you would call, I wouldn't call it hammered. It has, oh my gosh. Wow. Like I was saying, it has detail here on the edges and on the feet. They look like little dimples. Too cute. So needless to say, I love it. So I bought it. Okay guys, that is it for me today. Thank you so much for tuning in and spending some time with me. I hope you guys can get your hands on some of these pieces because they were amazing at amazing prices. So yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and share. Hit that subscribe button and notification bell if you haven't. Take care of yourselves, those around you, and your mental health. And I will see you guys in my next video. But until then, peace out.